in this upcoming scene, someone makes fun of his nose size, and in order to counter that, he uses his intelligence and wit to make up more jokes about his nose.
Ah, no, young man. That is not enough. You might have said, dear me, there are 1,000 things varying the tone. For instance, here you are, aggressive. Ah, monsieur, if I had such a nose, nothing would serve, but I must cut it off. Admissible. It must be in your way while drinking. You ought to have a special beaker made. Descriptive. It's a crag. A peak. A promontory. A promontory? Did I say? It is a peninsula. Inquisitive. What may the office be of that oblong receptacle? It is an inkhorn or a scissor case. Mincing. Do you so dote on birds you have fond as a feather? Being at pains to fit the little darlings with a roost. Blunt. Tell me, monsieur, when you smoke, is it possible you blow the vapor through your nose with a neighbor crying, the chimney is afire? Anxious, go with caution, I beseech you, lest your head drag over the weight, should drag over tender, have a little sunshade made for it.
This next scene, Cyrano's friends want to go out for dinner with him, but Cyrano cannot afford this because he gave away all his money earlier for ruining the play. The sweetmeat vendor hears this and tries to offer Cyrano some food for free, but Cyrano respectfully declines because he has too much pride.
Sweep and close, leave the lights. We shall come back after eating to rehearse the new farce for tomorrow.
Monsieur will not be going to dinner?
No.
And this because?
Because I have not a penny.
How is this? The bag of crowns?
Monthly remittance, the latest but a day.
And to keep you the remainder of the month?
Nothing's left.
But then, fleeing the bag, what's a child's prank?
What a gesture.
Monsieur, you have not eaten in days. Please, have some goldfish and brownies.
Dear child, despite my Gascon pride, which forbids that I should profit at your hand by the most inconsiderable of dainties, I fear too much lest a dental should grieve you. I will accept, therefore, a grape of this. No one. This glass of water, and half a macaroon.
This comes near being silly.
Please, have some more.
Yes, your hand to kiss.
In this scene, Cyrano and Christian are at Roxane's balcony. They are trying to woo her. Christian is the face while Cyrano is the brains, and together they make the perfect romantic hero. Roxane is under the impression that Christian is doing the talking, when in fact it is Cyrano who is hidden under the balcony.
Roxanne!
Who is calling me?
It is I,
Who is I?
Christian.
Oh, you.
I wish to speak with you. Speak low.
No, your conversation is too common. You may go home.
In mercy,
No, you do not love me anymore.
you accuse me, just heaven, of loving you no more, when I can love you no more.
Ah, that is a little better.
To what a size has love grown in my Cyrock soul, which the cruel cherub has chosen for this cradle.
That is distinctly better. But since he is so cruel, this Cupid, you are unwise not to smother him in this cradle.
I tried to, but madame, the attempt was futile. This newborn, love is a little Hercules,
Much, much better.
who found it merest baby play to strangle the serpents, twain, pride and mistrust.
Ah, that is very good indeed. But why do you speak so slowly and stindidly? Has your imagination gout in its wings?
Hush, it is becoming too difficult.
Tonight your words come faltering. Why is it?
Because of the dark, they have to grope to find your ear.
My words do not find the same difficulty.
They reach their point at once. Of course they do. That is because I catch them with my heart. My heart, you see, is very large. Your ear particularly small. Besides, your words drop. That goes quickly. Mine have to climb, and that takes longer.
They have been climbing more nimbly, however, in the last few minutes.
They are becoming used to the gymnastic feat.
It is true that I am talking with you from a very mountainous top.
It is sure that a hard word dropped from such a height upon my heart would shatter it.
I will come down.
Do not.
Then do you get up on the seat?
No.
No?
Let us profit a little by this chance of talking softly together without seeing each other.
Without seeing each other?
Yes, to my mind, delectable. Each guesses at the other and no more. You discern but the trailing blackness of a mantle, and a dawn gray glimmer, which is a summer grown. I am the shadow merely. A pearly phantom are you. You can never know what these moments are to me, if I ever was eloquent.
You were.
My words never till now surged my very heart.
And why?
Because till now they must strain to reach you, though.
What?
Why, the bewildering emotion a man feels who sees and whom you look upon. But this evening it seems to me that I am speaking to you for the first time.
It is true that your voice is altogether different.
Yes, altogether different, because protected by the dark. I dare at last be myself. I dare.
Next scene, Christian is dying on the battlefield fighting for France's independence. Meanwhile, Roxanne comes to visit Christian because his latest letters have been very romantic and all she wanted to do was see him.
Cyrano! What is it? How pale you are!
She does not love me anymore.
What do you mean?
She loves you.
No!
She only loves my soul.
No!
Yes, therefore it is you she loves, and you love her.
I
know it.
It is true.
To madness.
More.
Tell her then.
No.
Why not?
Look at me.
She would love me grown ugly.
She told you so?
With the utmost frankness.
Ah, I'm glad she would have told you that. But believe me, place no faith in such a madness asseveration. Dear God, I am glad such a thought should have come to her, and that she should have spoken it. But believe me, do not take her at her word. Never cease to be the handsome fellow you are. She would not forgive me.
That is what I wish to discover.
No, no.
Let her choose between us. You shall tell her everything.
No, no. I refuse the ordeal.
Shall I stand in the way of your happiness because my outside is not so much amiss?
And I shall destroy yours because, thanks to hazard that sets upon earth, I have the gift of expressing what you perhaps feel.
You shall tell her everything.
He persists in tempting me. It is a mistake and cruel.
I am wary of carrying about in my own self.
Christian.
A mirage contracted without witness can be annulled if we survive.
He persists.
Yes, I will be loved for my sole self, or not at all.
She will pronounce for you.
I cannot but hope she will. Roxanne!
What is it?
Cyrano has something to tell you, something important.
Something important?
He is gone. Nothing, whatever. He attaches, but you must know him of old. He attaches importance to trifles.
He did not believe what I told him a moment ago. I saw that he did not believe.
But did you in very truth tell him the truth?
Yes, yes. I should love him even...
You do not like to say it before me.
But...
I shall not mind, even if he were ugly.
Yes. Ugly. They are firing!
Dreadfully ugly.
Dreadfully.
Disfigured.
Disfigured.
Grotesque.
Nothing can make him grotesque. To me.
You would still love him?
I believe that I should love him more. If that were possible.
My God, perhaps she means it. Perhaps it is true. And that way is happiness. I, Roxanne, listen.
Cyrano!
Hein.
Hush.
Ah.
What ails you?
It is finished.
What is it? What is happening? Who is firing?
It is finished. My lips are sealed forevermore.
What has happened?
Nothing.
These men?
Pay no attention to them.
But what were you about to say to me before?
What was I about to say? Oh, nothing. Nothing whatever, I assure you. I swear that Christian spirit, that his soul, are the greatest that.
Were? Ah!
It is finished.
Christian!
At the enemy's first shot.
Cyrano is very sensitive about his nose size, and so whenever see, I messed up. Cyrano is very self-conscious about his...
In this next scene, Cyrano's friends want to go out for dinner with him, but Cyrano cannot afford it as he
I'm
Stop laughing!
I'm trying not to so you wouldn't do that.
In this next scene, Cyrano's friends want to go out for dinner with him, but Cyrano cannot afford it as he gave away all of his money for ruining the play earlier. The sweetmeat vendor hears Mike in this.
Monsieur will not be going to dinner.
Oh, you gotta do that.
Mikey!
Sweep and close. Leave the lights. We shall come back after eating to rehearse a new farce for tomorrow.
Monsieur will not be going to dinner.
No.
There's more to the
Sorry,
scene!
I'm sorry.
You can't just
No,
I don't think Shanti will want that.
you literally just won. You can't. I'm sorry. Nice stomach. Nice stomach. You can't up the tree. That's like the one thing you can't do.
Try not to, chill.
No humping the tree. Oh, we're still recording.
Roxanne!
What is it?
Cyrano has something important to tell you.
Stop.
What are we doing though?
Wait, it's slipping. It's slipping.
Hello. I'm sorry. I feel like you're gonna end up putting this in the credits, and I don't want it to happen. So I'm gonna stop now. This has been sufficiently awkward. Stop.